The worker must work for the glory of his handiwork, not simply for pay. The thinker must think for truth, not for fame. There is but one coward on earth, and that is the coward that dare not know. Children learn more from what you are than what you teach. The cost of liberty is less than the price of repression. I believe that all men, black, brown, and white, are brothers. To the real question, how does it feel to be a problem? I answer seldom a word. For education among all kinds of men always has had, and always will have, an element of danger and revolution, of dissatisfaction and discontent. The power of the ballot we need in sheer defense, else what shall save us from a second slavery? To be a poor man is hard, but to be a poor race in a land of dollars is the very bottom of hardships. The most important thing to remember is this: to be ready at any moment to give up what you are for what you might become. In all things purely social we can be as separate as the five fingers, and yet one is the hand in all things essential to mutual progress. We have no right to sit silently by while the inevitable seeds are sown for a harvest of disaster to our children, black and white. He began to have a dim feeling that, to attain his place in the world, he must be himself, and not another. Then, as the storm burst round him, he rose slowly to his feet and turned his closed eyes toward the sea. And the world whistled in his ears. We have come to a generation which seeks advance without ideals, discovery without stars. Education must not simply teach work, it must teach life. Be honest, frank and fearless, and get some grasp of the real values of life. Read some good, heavy, serious books just for discipline. Take yourself in hand and master yourself. I add that I who speak here am bone of the bone and flesh of the flesh of them that live within the veil. All lifelong crying without avail, as the water all night long is crying to me. Perhaps, having already reached conclusions in our own minds, we are loath to have them disturbed by facts. Reader, be assured this narrative is no fiction. For this much all men know: despite compromise, war, and struggle, the Negro is not free. Only in the chamber of death writhes the world's most piteous thing, a childless mother. Not simply for pay, the thinker must think for truth, not for fame. The nation has not yet found peace from its sins, the freedman has not yet found in freedom his promised land. It is easier to do ill than well in the world.